Today, I am going to open up what I bought off Mercari, which was a box of 1989 Topps baseball.
Yes, there it is.
There we go, John Smoltz, right there in the very first pack. 35. Oh my gosh, it's hard. Don Hinkle. There we go. Gary Sheffield. So I feel a little bit better that's wrapped in the cellophane, the bubble wrap. So that's a good sign. All right, so doesn't have, it's not sealed. So just got some packing tape. Okay. So, all right, we are good. I feel like we are good. All right. Okay. I feel a lot better about this. So let's open this up. So, and we got some gum that is about 35 years old. So crazy enough. So these are pretty cool. This is, I actually kept a lot of these. Wade Boggs, Hank Aaron. There we go, John Smoltz, right there in the very first pack. All right, we're making our way. Will Clark, my favorite player. Mike Henneman, Tigers. As you know, all Detroit players actually get sleeved. All of them. So, no matter what, just because I'm a Tigers fan. So, we are going to see what... Ooh. Well, that's not comforting. 30-year-old BJ Surhoff. He's actually pretty good in the past as a catcher. Darryl Hamilton, Hinkie, Sutter, Alan Trammell, Tiger, Andres Galarraga. So we'll sleeve those guys. So Andres Galarraga actually might be worth $1 or $2. I'll research, see if it's worth my time to send off for grading, because there's a buyer for everything. Ooh, Bo Jackson, very nice. Lou Whitaker, Tigers. Now, you're probably wondering, what am I doing? Why am I buying 1989 Topps? Well, plain and simple, this was actually the first card set that I started buying when I was a kid. So I have a little bit of a sentimental value to this card set. Rich Gossage, Roger Clemens on the All-Star. So that's, Barry Bonds, very nice. That looks pretty good too. So, to give you an idea, I actually remember as a kid opening up these packs in there. I'm going to try and speed things up. It's a little hard when you got this gum. I wonder if I can give the gum to my wife and she'll eat it. Ooh, here we go. Glossy All-Stars baseball cards, 89. Wonder if I could send off what Topps would do if I sent that in. Walt Weiss on the rookie. I remember I had a lot of him. Jack Morris, Tigers, Hall of Famer. Beautiful. We'll sleeve that up, put in a top loader. All right, so far we got a John Smoltz, and that is it so far. Future Stars right there. Don Hinkle. There we go. Gary Sheffield, Future Star. Very nice. Very nice. I'll take that. Here we go. Jim Leyland, Tigers. Tigers coach. Andre Galarraga. Not a bad pack. Not a bad pack there. All right, come on. All right, I feel like the pack, next to last pack is always the pack that's going to bring it home in the stack. Jay Buhner on the rookie. Very nice. Walt Terrell, Tigers. He gets sleeved. David Cone. Boom. There we go. Craig Biggio. Craig Biggio on the rookie. Very nice. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Jeff Robinson on the Tigers. So not bad. Not bad. We're on our way to make our money back. Plus, it's just fun to rip open packs. Greg Jeffries on the Future Star. I had tons of his cards. Frank Robinson, Dallas Green on the Manager, Tim Leary, Bradley, Clancy, Taylor, Dave Smith, Pete O'Brien. Nothing really else there. All right, I am going, I wonder, 35. Oh my gosh, it's hard. Oh, don't do that. If you buy junk wax with gum in it, don't eat it. Oh my gosh, it doesn't even turn into gum. Oh, why'd I do that? Gil Hodges on the Turn Back the Clock. Ugh. There we go, Robin Yount. Come on, I need a Randy Johnson and a Nolan Ryan. I love how the gum is just stuck to the back. So, it doesn't even turn into gum. Oh. There we go. Royals leaders. Record, George Bell on the record breaker. Danny Jackson on the All-Star. Ooh, Lance Parrish. I think these were with the Phillies in '89. Oh, man. Okay, Ken Howell. That'd be bad if the gum was stuck to. There's a checklist. Oddly enough, checklists actually go for money. That'd be bad if the. Yeah, Lance Parrish for the Phillies. He was already with the Tigers. It'd be bad if the gum was stuck to like a Randy Johnson or Nolan Ryan. Another checklist. Terry Francona. Another Bo Jackson Royals leaders. Eric Davis had tons of his cards. Tony La Russa. Oh, nice. John Kruk. Where's the gum? Oh, there's the gum. Cubs leaders. Is that Greg Maddux? I think that is. On the Andre Dawson. Ken Caminetti. Ooh, John Kruk. Steve Avery. Wally Joyner. He was pretty big when I was collecting cards. Dwight Gooden, Turn Back the Clock. Barry Larkin. We're almost halfway through the box, and we only have one Craig Biggio and one John Smoltz. So I'm hoping the other half of the box will bring us home. Ozzie Guillen, Sandy Alomar on the Future Stars, Ty Griffin, Pat Sheridan, Tigers. Ooh, huge. Pete Rose. I've been collecting a lot of Pete Rose. I think Paul Gibson on the Tigers. I think Pete Rose is eventually going to make it into the Hall post his death. That's my beliefs. I've been collecting a lot of his cards lately. Wade Boggs, feels like the very first pack. It's almost the exact. Kirk Gibson, Doc Gooden. All right, this is halfway through the box. T-shirt card. I wonder if I sent that in. To PSA, got it graded, what it would be worth. I might do that. I might put a video out on that. Ooh, Roger Clemens, Willie Randolph. Oh, man. Okay, Ken Howell. That'd be bad if the gum was stuck to... There's a checklist. Oddly enough, checklists actually go for money. That'd be bad if the... Yeah, Lance Parrish for the Phillies. He was already with the Tigers. It'd be bad if the gum was stuck to like a Randy Johnson or Nolan Ryan. Another checklist. Terry Francona. Another Bo Jackson Royals leaders. Eric Davis. I had tons of his cards. Tony. All right, halfway through the box, so let's keep it going. I got more 30-year-old gum that I know what to do with. Fred Lynn. Paul Molitor. Still trying to find the Randy Johnson and Nolan Ryan. But I'll take more Craig Biggios, and I will take more John Smoltz. Those are rookie cards, and I'll definitely take those. Gary Pettis. Will Clark, favorite player growing up. Not a great pack. Rob Dibble. He was a menace on the mound. There we go. Oh, finally. The Nolan Ryan. Beautiful. Awesome. Sweet. There we go. That is going to help. That is definitely going to help. All right, we need a couple more. Ryan Sandberg. We need a couple more Nolan Ryans, and we definitely need a couple Randy Johnsons. All right, halfway through the box, so let's keep it going. I got more 30-year-old gum that I know what to do with. Fred Lynn. Paul Molitor. All right. We need a Randy Johnson. We need another. We need another Moose Stubbing. Fred McGriff, Jack Morris, Hall of Famer, Tigers, Bobby Witt, Oral Hershiser. All right, last stack, and before I do, let me just show you all the gum that I've got. It's a lot of gum, which I have to throw away because it's horrible. I ate a piece. Horrible. Horrible. Do not eat 30-year-old gum. There we go. Jose Canseco on the All-Star. I've not seen a Jose Canseco yet. Very nice. Don Mattingly. Terry Steinbach. A lot older than this. I don't know if it's maybe worth $1 now, but gives you an idea. If you open up a box, this is basically what you're looking at getting. There it is.
Yes, there it is.
Right there. Right there. Oh, beautiful. I was wondering for a moment. I was like, man, is this box not going to give me a Randy Johnson? Oh, man. Finally, finally, finally. All right. So unfortunately, it looks like the centering is off. More on the right side. But you know what? I will take it. All right. I need to hit a couple doubles of some of... Ooh, Greg Maddux. Mark Grace on the rookie. Ruben Sierra. Draft pick. Alan Trammell, Tiger on the All-Star. The Tram. Darryl Strawberry on the All-Star. Ramon Martinez. Bobby Bonilla. This is an All-Star pack. Ozzie Smith. Mike Schmidt. Huge. Tim Belcher on the rookie. And David Wells. Wow, that was a fantastic pack. Seeing what I got so far. So I'll take it. Oral Hershiser on the record breaker. Here, Gary Carter on the All-Star. Oh, I thought that was a Craig Biggio. Fake me out. Fake me out. Doyle Alexander on the Tigers. Lenny Dykstra. Last pack mojo. Last pack mojo. Here we go. 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 Come on. Come on. Come on. Wade Boggs on the record breaker. Tommy John. Ozzie Smith on the All-Star. John Smiley. Fred McGriff. Dwight Evans. Jose Bautista. Nope. All right. Draft pick. Alan Trammell. Tiger on the All-Star. The Tram. Darryl Strawberry on the All-Star. Ramon Martinez. Bobby Bonilla. This is an All-Star pack. Four most important cards, the rookie cards. Craig Biggio, $2. John Smoltz, $2. Nolan Ryan, $2. And Randy Johnson, $2. Which, the Nolan Ryan looks fairly centered. So that might be something I send off to get graded, because that is in pretty crisp condition. But these four I might send off. So all in all, I've got about $67.50 in value. I paid $36.10 for the box. So I'm in the positive $31.40, which is pretty great. Now I got to do some work to basically recoup the money and make some money, which is not a problem. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button, subscribe button, drop me a comment. Let me know what you want me to chase after.